This is our webpage, Left Lover. The name is derived from leftover and lovers to promote the idea of making full use of leftovers in our daily life. We hope that everyone can love the green leftover and love their better life. In the homepage, there is a menu bar where recipes are categorized according to the major ingredients. We have bananas, multi-fruit, milk, rice, and bread, which are the most common leftovers in college students' daily life. Below you can see each creative recipe appear as a short blog. If you already have some leftover on hand, you can follow the ingredients categorization in the menu to find relevant recipes. For example, if you have some milk that is about to expire, you can click on milk. Then you can see a couple of recipes with milk as a major ingredient. Or we can simply just click on the picture you are interested in and see the details. For instance, we click on the hunk of bacon. We can see a picture of the final dish. The content includes ingredients, steps, plus some important tips in the cooking process. We also provide the Chinese version for user convenience. At the bottom of the page, you can share the recipe to your Twitter or Facebook, as well as post your own comments. Our idea is to make our page more interactive and encourage more creative ideas from visitors. We also provide user-friendly text to facilitate visitors to search for recipes when they have some particular ingredients on hand. The basic idea of our design is to make use of the unique characteristics of each type of leftover. For example, the overripe fruit is naturally higher in sugar and more developed in flavor, which can make great jam without added sugar. Considering the fact that college students may not have much time for cooking, the design of our recipe is based on the principle of convenience and practicability. For example, let's see how the homemade condensed milk can be made. All you need to do is to pour the milk and the sugar in a pot, mix them well and simmer them for about half an hour. Apart from that, we also consider about utilization of the leftover. For example, during the process of cooking the hunk of bacon, 3 slices of toast are recommended to be cut. If you just throw them away, it will be another kind of waste. So we designed another recipe which can help you make use of the toast size. We creatively name it Gorgeous Turn of Toast Size. Besides, our recipe is quite flexible. In some of our recipes, the ingredient used is only provided for your reference. You can actually use what you have on hand. For example, when you are cooking mixed fruit tea, you don't need to have every kind of fruit in the ingredient list. Any type of overripe fruit is fine for this recipe. However, sometimes you really need to pay attention to some leftover that may be poisonous if not dealt with a proper manner. We have taken this into consideration and provide some tips as reminders. For example, for the leftover rice, we provide some tips such as cooling any leftovers as quickly as possible, keeping the rice in the fridge, as well as not attempting to reheat it more than once. Such tips are important in the using of leftover, so we put them in front of each recipe.